Hi guys, so today I'm just gonna do my thoughts on the Call of Duty trailer, and not just that, but also my thoughts on what's gonna happen with the future of Call of Duty on Nintendo systems. But first we're gonna talk about my thoughts on, Call of Duty World War II. I actually love it. Like, I seen the gameplay on Call of Duty World War II, and I just love it. Like, I haven't played like a war games. Like, I haven't played Modern Warfare. No, not Modern Warfare. No, I haven't played any like war games. But I started in like the Black Ops era and around Modern Warfare 3, like around there. That's when I started playing Call of Duty. Cause like my brothers were playing. I think they started playing Modern Warfare 2. That was like when they started. And then I saw them play Black Ops 1, and I'm like, I gotta play that. They let me play zombies, and then I had really, fun playing zombies with my brothers, and you know, that's why I like Call of Duty. Then I played Black Ops 2. Like Modern Warfare 3, I didn't play that much. It just looked kind of like a little bit boring. But Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, I think the Black Ops series is my favorite out of all the Call of Duty series, and I think the Modern Warfare are pretty good. But I like the maps too in the Modern Warfare series. Like, the maps are amazing. But I love the Black Ops series. Like, the maps are great. The guns are beautiful. Zombies is fucking amazing. The storyline for Black Ops is great. And so like, they're going back to boots on the ground multiplayer. I think they're doing like an original like storyline, and I like it. I like what they're going with it, and like how they used a lot of fucking research to do it. And I feel like this is gonna be like one of the best Call of Duties that's ever came out in, like, in the past couple years. Like, Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, they were, those not that bad games. They were like pretty good. Ghost, I feel like it was shitty, but the campaign was amazing. I had to say, like, that was like my favorite campaign, and that was like the campaign I actually kept playing. And then Black Ops, actually, that was also a campaign I kept playing. But the multiplayer and zombies was amazing, I can tell. And then they also said they're gonna be zombies, well, Nazi zombies in Call of Duty World War II, and I think that's gonna be really, really crazy and fucking fun. And they also said they're gonna show off multiplayer at E3, which I think it's a good time they do it, because I think July was usually the time they show off multiplayer, and then June they show off multiplayer. It's like early, so I think it's like good. And the good thing is E3 is on the week of my birthday, so I can't wait. And then, by the way, I heard Nintendo's not getting a press conference. That scares the shit out of me. But if they have a Nintendo Direct or a digital event, I'll be fine. But if it's just a Treehouse Live, it's gonna be sad. But yeah, I think the new Call of Duty is gonna be great. I think the campaign is gonna be really, really beautiful. I just think this might be one of the best Call of Duties that's came out in the last couple years. And yeah. Okay, so now finally I'm gonna talk about Call of Duty coming out on Nintendo systems, or in the future systems, or if they're not. So, to be honest, I'm scared of what's gonna happen in the next couple years, because first Black Ops 2 came out on the Wii U like a little bit late, like around when Ghost came out. That's when it came out, and it was sad because it didn't sold that much. Like, I think Black Ops 2 sold more than Ghost, but also Ghost came out on the Wii U, and that was like the last Call of Duty game that came out on Nintendo consoles. And it was sad because I actually wanted to see more Call of Duties on Nintendo consoles, because I'm a Call of Duty fan, PlayStation fan, and also a Nintendo fan. But I want all of that to combine together, but it's not gonna happen. Well, it hasn't happened, and because of how poorly the Wii U sold, and you know, a bunch of people don't like the Wii U, and since you know the Switch came out, everybody loves the Switch. They sold a lot of fucking Switches. They sold like 2.5 million in like 1 month, I think, but that's like impressive. So so I think this is too like there's just like some like things they might do. Okay, either they're like they don't think Nintendo consoles are gonna sell, so they're just gonna give up on Nintendo consoles, or they're probably just gonna be like the Wii U sold out, and then you see the Switch and they're like the Switch sold a lot of consoles and it's really popular, and they'll probably put on the Switch, which I think that's the reason why they're gonna do it, because it sold a lot and this is like a, you know, opportunity to like make a couple more money, and it can help them, it can help Activision make some money. And then like, you know, I heard that usually Nintendo, like the Nintendo Call of Duties, get announced later than, you know, the normal, you know, consoles like, you know, PlayStation and Xbox. Like they get announced at the same time, but like for Nintendo consoles they get announced like a couple months after. And I think that's maybe what's gonna happen, cause like maybe they can announce at E3 or Nintendo Direct in like in like August or July. But there's also a downside to like one of the suggestions that I think they either gonna have it on Switch or not. But this is a downside for one of the suggestions. They could possibly didn't have time to make it because they started working on this game like 3 years ago, and like they do research and stuff like that, and they already worked on it, and then the Switch hasn't came. They didn't get the development kits and stuff like that yet till last year E3. So probably they didn't get theirs yet until, you know, they got it, and they probably don't have time to make it. But I heard if you people who have the Unreal Engine or use it on the Switch, it actually took a year to develop, and I think it might be possible it could not come to the Switch, and it might not, depending on like, you know, when they got it, the development kit. But if they got it and they can do it quickly, because I heard some developers said that it's quickly to, you know, function and like work everything on the Switch. If, you know, if it's like that, then, you know, we might actually get Call of Duty on the Switch, and if not, then we're probably not gonna see Call of Duty on the Switch, but we probably will. But my guess is that we might get Call of Duty on the Switch announced at E3. That's my guess, that we're gonna get announced at E3 2017 and at a digital event, because I don't want them to do a fucking Treehouse Live, because if they do a Treehouse Lives, then I'm just gonna be upset. Because last year they just did a Treehouse Live on the games that were announced at the Nintendo Direct and Breath of the Wild, and that's it. And, you know, this time, there's a lot of games gonna come out and be announced this year, and also Mario Odyssey comes out this year. So they gotta show off some gameplay and, like, things like that, and details, and, you know. But then they could also, like, if they're, like, you know, like, that it's more, like, it takes more, like, powerful to make Call of Duty World War II, then they probably, like, we should make an exclusive Switch game so it can sell, and if Call of Duty players will probably get the Switch and the game together. So probably they're like, we should make an exclusive game, like maybe like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 remastered. I don't know, maybe like if they do a Black Ops remastered, oh my god, I would get it. Like if they made any remaster on the Switch, I'll get it. If they make a Ghost, hell no. I don't think they'll make a Ghost because I think that was like the least Call of Duty that everybody liked. I think the DLC on Ghost was okay, It was probably better than Advanced Warfare, but you know, it's pretty good. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the Call of Duty trailer and my thoughts on what's gonna happen with Nintendo and Activision and, you know, Sledgehammer. But yeah, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.
What a cool guy. Ooh, look at all the